Hina was born in a small village named Chak number 124, where time felt frozen. In this village, bullock carts ruled the dirt roads, girls were not sent to school, and a woman's world ended at the threshold of her home. Her father, Bashir, was a stern farmer hardened by poverty. Girls are a burden, meant to be married off, he would often say. Her mother, Rafika, was a quiet woman who bore life's burden silently, wiping away her tears with the corner of her dupada. Hina was a quiet girl, but her eyes held the universe of dreams. Every time she passed the village school's worn-out wall, she would pause. On that wall, a fading lunk was written, "Education is a woman's ornament." She would stop, read, absorb, and walk on, but that sentence kept echoing in her soul. One day, Hina said to her mother, "Ammi, I want to go to school." Rafika's eyes were filled with fear and disbelief. "Girls don't go to school here. Your father will kill us." Hina knelt and kissed her mother's feet. "Ammi, just bless me. I'll handle Abba." She stood before her father that evening, shivering. "Abba, I want to study." Slap! Bashir's hand cracked across her face. A shameless girl. Learned to cook and stitch, not read and write. But Hina didn't give up. At night, under dim light of a lantern, she began secretly reading old newspapers and borrowed books. She couldn't go to school, so she made her own classroom. Her brother Imran mocked her, going to become a teacher or a minister maybe. She would simply smile, knowing time would answer for her. Years passed. A charity school started evening classes in the village. Rafika, silently defying her fears, enrolled Hina. That was the turning point. 3 hours a day, every day, Hina devoured knowledge. In 3 years, she passed her 10th grade exams, the first girl in her village to do so. Villagers laughed, her brother taunted, and her father refused to speak to her. But Hina never let go of her books. Then came an opportunity. A city-based NGO came to start a women's training program. Hina was chosen as the lead instructor. She trembled in her first class, her voice barely a whisper, but her heart roared with purpose. One day, a village girl, Ramsha, was assaulted by a landlord's son. The elders, the so-called Yurga, blamed the girl instead. Her parents were silent out of fear. Her brothers, ashamed of so-called honor, remained quiet. But that day, Hina did not stay silent. She marched into the village square and shouted, her voice thundering through the air. What kind of justice punishes the victim and protects the criminal? If we stay silent today, our daughters tomorrow will not live. They will merely survive. The entire village froze. For the first time, a woman had stood up, not just for herself, but for every girl. A young boy recorded her speech and uploaded it on social media. Within days, it went viral. TV channels, activists, women's organizations all started contacting her. The same village that once mocked her now called her Hina Baji with respect. She built the first girls' school in the village with external support. The daughters of farmers and laborers began to dream, to read, to speak. Hina's mother watched with teary eyes. Her silent prayers had finally found a voice. Today, Hina stood as a guest speaker at a major educational institution in the city. She stepped up to the mic and said,